This report is so boring. Numbers, accounts and statistics. I hate it. I'm an artist. When I was younger, I used to write short stories, novels, poems, and I was good at it. What has happened to my inspiration? What am I doing here? A publishing house, that's where I would like to work. Okay, Victoria, stop dreaming. Let's get back to the report. The boss wants it on his desk at 5 this afternoon. Oh, isn't there anything more interesting to do? Like listening to some good music.
Telephone.
Oh, the phone. Hello, this is Victoria Lee. Oh, Lucy, what can I do for you? No, I'm not busy. Well, actually, I am very busy. I have to write a boring report for the boss. Anyway, what is it? Is there a problem? What? Mr. Lewis wants to speak with me. Really? Yes, of course. Put him through. Good morning, Mr. Lewis. It's a pleasure to hear from you. How are you? I'm fine, sir. What can I do for you? Yes, I know the product. It's very interesting, innovative, and the marketing department thinks it has a lot of potential for the international market. What? Me? Really? Thank you, sir. Yes, immediately. Yes, Victoria. Today is your lucky day. Bye-bye, boring report.
So, you are Anne Baxter.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Stevens.
How do you do? I'm so sorry, Mr. Stevens.
Anne, please, sit down. It's all right. How are you today?
I'm a little nervous. And this isn't a good start.
That's all right. Well, Anne, where are you from?
I'm English. I'm from Oxford.
Great. A true Brit. Can you speak any other languages? French, German, Spanish?
I can speak French, a little Spanish, and a few words of Italian. My sister is in Rome studying history of art at university.
Okay. Very interesting. And can you use a computer? The internet?
I'm not a genius with the computer, but I can use one.
Great, Anne. I have your CV here, and I see you already work here. What do you do exactly?
I do this and that. I usually work from home. I have an office in my room with a big desk and 2 chairs. And
Fine. That's fine. And do you live alone?
No, I share a flat with my Australian friend Alice. And there's a new flatmate now. His name is Jack. He's from New York. He's very nice.
That's fine. Great, and you're very well prepared. You have a good education, and you're very precise. You're just the person for this internship.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Stevens. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Good. Now, let's see if you know the names of jobs and professions. I will mime a job and a profession. You try and guess what it is. All right? Number 1. What's this? What's my job? Ladies and gentlemen, what would you like to eat this evening? What am I? A waiter. Exactly, a waiter. Now, this one, what's my job? Difficult job. I'm a computer technician. A computer technician. Okay, next one. This one. What's my job? No, I'm not a policeman. I'm a policeman. A policeman. Be careful of the pronunciation. Next. What's my job? Hello? Hello? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. What's my job? I'm a difficult one. Secretary. Listen to the pronunciation. I'm a secretary. Next one. Let's see. Here. This one here. What's my job? I'm a conductor. I'm a conductor. All right, and this one here. I'm a scientist. Again, a difficult pronunciation. Scientist. This one here. That's 78 for the chips, and then 30 for the chicken. That makes... That'll be €79, madam. Thank you. I'm a cash assistant. A cash assistant. All right. Next one. This one here. Follow me. You see this beautiful monument that we have in the city of Florence is the Duomo. What's my job? I'm a tourist guide. Listen to the pronunciation. I'm a tourist guide. This one, this is difficult. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I believe that this man is innocent. My job? I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Next, this one. I'm a painter. A painter. Good. And the last one. What do you think this is? I'm retired. I have no job. I'm retired. So, what's your job? What's your father's job? What's your mother's job? Well, let's look at the screen together and check the spelling and the pronunciation of the jobs we've just looked at. All right, so here's the screen. Good. The question is, what's your job? So, the first one, I'm a waiter. Where does a waiter work? Exactly, in a restaurant. Next one, I'm a computer technician. Where does he work? Exactly, in a company. I'm a policeman. Where does a policeman work? In the police headquarters. Headquarters. All right, next. I'm a secretary. Pronunciation, secretary. Where do I work? In an office. Okay? I'm a conductor. Where do I work? In the theatre. In the theatre. I'm a scientist. I work in a laboratory. A laboratory. Difficult pronunciation. Next, I'm a cash assistant. I work in a supermarket or in a shop. I'm a tourist guide. I work in a tourist center. I'm a lawyer. I work in a law court. A law court. I'm a painter. I work in a studio. I'm retired. I don't work. I stay at home. Okay? Now, those are some different jobs and professions. Now, let's look at some of the questions that you can ask people about their jobs. Let's look at the screen again. You could ask, for example, do you enjoy, do you like your job? Or you could ask, do you have responsibility in your job? Or what about this? Do you have a good salary? Does your salary reflect your job? Or training, education. Do you attend training courses? Another one, this. Do you have promotion prospects? Promotion prospects. Another one, are the working conditions good? Are the working conditions good, like holidays, for example? Then, do you meet a lot of people? Do you meet a lot of people? And one more, is your job creative? Is your job creative? So some of those are the questions you can ask in conversation, talking about jobs. Good. Well, that's the end of the first lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in the second. Bye.
Right this way. Anne, this is Gary. And this is Rachel.
Hello. Hi. Pleased to meet you.
Rachel is a very important team member at our publishing house. She knows everything about the company.
Thanks.
She was our first employee, 1985.
1985.
And she can answer any questions you may have. Okay, Anne, you're in good hands. Have a productive day.
Oh, all right, Anne. Are you ready? Well, Mr. Stevens founded this publishing house in 1985. Oh, just a moment. Okay. I'm ready now. Our first product was a children's book. It was very successful and sold more than 3 million copies. We had 20 different translations. Over time, the company changed and diversified, and we have now fiction, cookbooks, and tourist guides.
Cookbooks and... I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Tourist guides. We also have an encyclopedia of history and one of art history. Sometimes we publish economic texts, and our catalog with over 10,000 titles makes us one of the most important publishers in the country.
10,000.
We also employ more than 150 people. Is everything clear?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, as you know, this is Gary. He works in the advertising office, where he develops new client contacts and keeps in touch with our authors.
Pleasure to meet you, Anne. It's so nice to have such lovely colleagues in this company.
Fine, Anne. Okay, let's move from theory to action. Okay. This is your desk. Here's your computer. Mm-hmm. You know how to use one, don't you?
Yes. As I told Mr. Stevens, I'm not...
Okay. No need to waste time. Okay. Over there is the fax and the photocopier.
Right.
Okay.
There's a coffee machine in the hall over there. But please, few breaks and keep them short. Do you understand?
Yes.
Excellent, Anne. Get to it.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Chang. Excuse me, I was just rearranging my office. Take a seat, please.
Thank you. Thank you. It looks very nice here.
Thank you. Well, before we begin to talk about our new product, I would like to give you some information about our company. Speedmaster Spectre is a multinational company which specialises in well-designed, high-tech sporting goods. Founded in Los Angeles in 1995, we now have 15 branches worldwide.
That's very interesting, Mrs. Lee. How much is your company's revenue?
Over the past few years, Speedmaster Spectre's revenue has grown impressively. Today we have a turnover of more than 60 million euros of revenue. Our revenues abroad amount to more than 50% of that total.
Very impressive. And what are your target markets?
We have product lines for men, women and children with gear covering head to toe. Our brand is synonymous with reliability. Speedmaster Spectre is trusted around the world and we are considered one of the leaders in our sector.
Great. So, what can you tell me about this new product?
This is a revolutionary new tennis shoe. It's extremely durable thanks to our high-quality materials. We're interested in the Southeast Asian market. We believe that these shoes are the right product for that market.
And where are they manufactured?
Right, that's our strength. We have factories that meet all work standards and regulations in the countries we would like to target.
And what is your role, Mrs. Lee?
In the past, I was responsible for the Southern European market. Just last week, I took on a new role to test and distribute our products into the Chinese market. It's a very challenging position.
That could deliver positive results. Together we can do great things, Mrs. Lee. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Lee. This meeting has been very profitable for both of us. Let's talk soon.
Thank you, Mr. Chang. And yes, let's meet again soon.
Great. Bye-bye.
Now, we just saw Victoria doing a presentation of her company, Spectre, and I would like to look at the questions that we usually ask about companies. Let's look at those together on the screen. So, the first question we usually ask is about the type of company. We say, what type of company is it? For example, a multinational, a private, a public, a family company. Another question we often ask is about the main or the principal activity. So the question would be, what does the company do, or what is its main activity? For example, manufacturing or engineering or production. Another question is about the employees. Look at the pronunciation of that. Employees, that's the name for the people that work in a company. So the question could be, how many employees are there? Another question we often ask is about subsidiaries or branches, which are small companies directly linked to the main company. And the question could be, does it have any branches? Does it have any subsidiaries? Another question important for us is the location. Where is the company located, or where is the company situated? And then we need to know about the products, the number of products, for example. So we could say, how many products does the company have, or does it have a large product range? And then the last thing, which is very important, is the money. And when we talk about the sales, the profit, etc., we talk about turnover or revenue. And the question is, what is the annual turnover or revenue of the company? Okay, so those are typical questions. Now, let's look at some answers. In order to do this, I want to compare Spectre, which Victoria works for, and then I want to look at the company that my brother owns, because my brother has his own company. He's the owner-manager of the company. He's the director. But it's very different to Spectre. So let's look at the difference between them, and let's look at the screen. Now, if you can see, Spectre is a multinational company. It's a very big company. But my brother's company, which is called Decorate, is a small family company. Now, Spectre specializes in sports goods, especially these high-tech shoes. But my brother's company, Decorate, produces kitchenware, objects like this. Kitchenware, things for the kitchen. The employees. Now, in Spectre, they have 1,500 employees. It's a big company. But in my brother's company, there are only 37 employees. Then the branches. Well, Spectre is a multinational. It has 15 branches and factories abroad. But my brother has only one head office. What about the location? Well, Spectre is located in America, in Los Angeles, but my brother's company is located in Manchester, in England. Then, the product range. Well, Spectre, this company has many products. It has 140 products. But my brother's company only has 20 so far. Then, let's think of the turnover. Well, Spectre has a turnover of 60 million euro. My brother has a turnover at the moment of 750,000. But that's not bad. So that's the language that we use when we're talking about companies in general. So next time in the third lesson, we'll talk about something new. And I'll see you then. Bye.
Good morning.
So, are you ready?
Yes, quite ready.
Okay, then let's begin. Hello, my name is Gary Reynolds from Pilgrim Publishing. May I speak to Mr. Jones? Mrs. Jones, how are you? And how is that wonderful apple pie of yours? I'm fine, thanks. Certainly, I'll hold. With a wink and a nudge, you can get whatever you want, even imaginary apple pie. This author is too important for us.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Jones. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I wanted to know if you are interested in contributing to a new cooking guide that we have to bring out soon. Yes, it's a 6-volume collection of recipes to fit the needs of all tastes, with a detailed photo guide for preparation and cooking techniques. And we have to have the materials by the end of next month. Right. Exactly. Sure. Of course. Yes. Excuse me. Could you hold on for a moment? Anne, that's enough. Stop now. I can't concentrate.
Oh, sorry, Gary. Sorry.
Yes. As I said earlier, if you accept, I can send you a copy of the contract that you should sign and return. No, I'm sorry. We can't wait until next Tuesday. Well, I'll have to check with my boss. I need to ask Mr. Stevens if we can organize a meeting for next week. In the meantime, do you need any prep materials? No, no problem at all. I can send you an email immediately. Okay, goodbye. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Do you always have to take notes?
Yes, I do. I have to learn as much as I can, and there's so much to learn. I study my notes every evening.
What a model colleague. You're so serious, so diligent, and an absolute nut about cleaning. Truly an asset to this company.
You're making fun of me.
No, of course not. It's such a shame. Such beautiful eyes shouldn't only read all the time.
Come on, Gary, stop it. Let's get back to work.
Okay. I mustn't pay you any compliments then. So, Ms. Baxter, can you give me the notes from my conversation with Mr. Jones?
Okay. So, you said to Mr. Jones that... Oh, I have to start from the beginning, right?
Anne, calm down. It's not an exam. I know what we should do. You should try a telephone call.
Me? Oh, no. No, I'm not ready yet.
Sure you are. It's not that difficult.
Okay.
Here,
Who do we have to call next?
try to call Mr. Clifford.
All right. Hello, this is Anne Baxter from Pilgrim Publishing. Please may I speak to Mr. Clifford? Oh, I see. All right, thank you very much. Right, goodbye.
Well, what happened?
Well,
Come on, tell me.
I dialed the wrong number.
So, Mr. Stevens, may I begin to explain our typographic services?
Just a moment, Mr. Richardson. I'm still waiting for our new intern. She has a lot to learn, and I think our meeting would be very useful for her.
Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late, Mr. Stevens.
Never mind, Anne. Anne, this is Mr. Richardson.
How do you do?
Good morning.
Anne, I see you've had your hair done. Very nice.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Stevens.
It looks like you were out late last night. I hope you had fun. Were you at a party or perhaps a club?
Oh, no. I was at home. Actually, it was quite a difficult night. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with my personal problems.
Right. So, Mr. Richardson, tell us about your typographical services then.
Founded by Charles Emerson, Montex has been active in the typographic market since 1985. From the beginning, we have been known for our innovation and high-quality products. Mr. Emerson's children, John and Lucy, have continued the tradition by improving and enlarging the family business. The first Montex office was located in Russell Street.
Oh, Russell Street! That's where the flower market is. I went there just the other day and bought 2 beautiful yellow orchids. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Richardson. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
As I was saying, over the years and following changes in the market, our company has diversified and extended its line of products. We've purchased the latest technology, offering our customers the best package available on the market today. In 2000, we moved to a larger office space in order to improve production. Our new headquarters are located in Rodney Road, and we have approximately 55,000 square metres at our disposal.
Well, that's a huge space.
Yes, that's right. It's very big. Anyway, our first success was with brochures.